Hi, everybody. So I'm here with Andy Baxter, and we, on our very specially prepared pieces of paper,
yes,
we are going to share with you in vivid detail, please,
yes,
our personal favorite movie scenes around the dinner table. Because that's one of the things that we both enjoy is film.
A good meal, a good film, and where the tween meet. You know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I love anyone who uses tween, not in the tween like human version.
I'm also not sure I used it properly, but I did use it confidently,
It's fine.
and that matters.
Okay, so I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
On my
Sure.
Hampton.com thought pad piece of paper. So I've got to hide it from you.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Okay, so my first favorite scene around a dinner table is from the movie The Breakup with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston.
Great.
When John Michael Higgins sings the a cappella and is trying to force everybody
Yes.
to, on the kick drum.
This is Gary. Come.
On the kick drum.
Spectacular.
It's my favorite. I watched it today and laughed a lot.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, that's my number. It's not my number one in order. These are not in order of favorites, but it's one of them.
That's your first entry.
That's my first entry.
Okay.
To you.
My first entry would be Vincent Vega, Mia Wallace, a.k.a. John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Jackrabbit Slims, Pulp Fiction.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
That's embarrassing for you, for everyone at home.
I know. See, this is what's going to happen 4 more times.
No, you don't know that. I guarantee it won't, but maybe. They get up, they do the iconic boogie dance scene.
I've seen clips
You've
of
seen this. It's iconic. 1994, and it feels classic. It feels like a classic film.
How old were you in 1994?
I was 9 years of age.
Did you watch it in 1994?
I watched it very soon after it came out. I was, what would we say, parented well.
Okay, my next one is Mrs. Doubtfire when Robin Williams is quick change.
Yes.
It's just it's comedy gold in a very cliche way, but it brings one much joy.
Well, this is the iconic Pierce Brosnan "'Twas a Run by Fruiting" scene, which is an incredible scene.
Thank you for the vivid detail.
Yeah, vivid detail.
There.
That's what you said. You promised the
I
folks
did.
at
No,
home.
it was a genuine thank you for that. I appreciate
good.
that. So that's my second one. Okay, what's your second one?
Love that. My second one is not on your list. I promise.
Okay.
This would be Alien, 1979, the original sci-fi horror film when John Hurt, you think he's okay. Wakes up, he's got his bathrobe on, everything's fine. They're having a nice meal, and it goes south quickly in that he gives chest birth to a parasite alien that then proceeds to just ruin stuff.
I was going to say, that feels like it would ruin your appetite as well.
Not at all. In fact, for me, it's just that's when the Junior Mint popcorn combo gets just shoved. And big scene for me.
Yeah.
Imperative to my upbringing.
I'm not a horror movie person. Is that considered a horror movie?
Oh yeah, yeah. Sci-fi horror, but I think it's like one of the best all time.
Yeah, it's one of my husband's favorite movies. It is.
Yeah. Have you not seen it ever?
I told you this is going to happen 5 times.
But I mean, I feel like if it's your husband's favorite film, we digress. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
Number 3, the scene. I did not realize I had 2 Robin Williams films.
Of course you do.
On my list, it's Hook. I don't like the tone of your laughter right now.
I love Hook.
It is Hook when he's trying to force his imagination, and he can't see the food and all the kids are eating, and then it's like the pivotal moment in the movie when he becomes Peter Pan.
Yeah, you're doing it, Peter.
You're
doing it.
That's really good.
Well, it's with the film.
And then they have a food fight.
It's so good.
With all that neon, cotton candy stuff.
It does. It looks very fake, or it looks like all the desserts from Luby's.
It is not a food you want to eat.
Well, not a lot of. P.S. Side note: when Maggie Smith at the top of the stairs looks down and says, "Hello, boy," I cry every single time. Yeah. Iconic dinner scene.
That could be another bonus of what scene makes you cry every single time you see it.
I mean, that's definitely one of them.
Mine is when in Sense and Sensibility, when Marianne and the mom and the sister are in the treehouse, and the little Margaret says, "He's kneeling down." It's so precious. It's so precious.
Oh, okay. I thought you fully induced tears on the spot just by retelling, and I was like, man, we've got the gold.
If we had seen it, if I could see Kate Winslet sigh and then hug her mother, it would have happened. Moving on. Okay, so are you?
It's my turn.
Your turn.
I want you to know I'm going to show this list to you and cover it up. Number 3 in the alternates was both Miss Doubtfire and Hook. So let the record reflect, I did have those films on my list.
I didn't think we'd have any matching.
I told you we would have matching because I knew that was going to be a thing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You doubted me, and I don't worry about it. Iconic in my upbringing, next dinner scene would be Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Oh.
This is where they have what famous dish? Monkey brains.
Yes.
And as a child, I remember thinking, I will be brave and I will seek out this culinary delight that is monkey brains and have it at some point in my life. And I just also wanted to be Harrison Ford, still do.
All of us did.
Am straight, am happily married, would consider. Harrison Ford.
Totally.
Yeah, he's a gorgeous human being.
He's very old now.
Yeah, but so?
I know, but he's like really old now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's fine.
We wouldn't get many years of happiness left.
Rain on your Ford parade.
But
that's one of your...
But you didn't even rain on it. You just decimated it. Just scorched earth.
Very sorry.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any more vivid detail from Temple of Doom?
No, I mean, really, I'm just kind of pretty sad about it now that I will never get my time in the sun with Harrison.
Did you get to eat monkey brains?
Nope, never have. I'm assuming it's a real dish.
I would think so.
I would think so too, but I don't know. They make it seem like it's a real dish.
Somewhere.
Oh, you know what other movie has monkey brains? Clue. I can't believe I didn't pick Clue. Mistake. Anyway.
Not Clueless, Clue.
No, Clue. The 1985 Tim Curry board game movie. We have so much to talk about.
I'm letting him down really bad.
No, you're not.
Okay, I have two more.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
Yes. When they realize that they're both assassins, but they can't say it to the other person. And so they're like, she's like carving bread, like a vengeance, and he's like pot roasting, and then it's very tense.
Yeah, the sexy I'm gonna kill you scene.
It's very, but they don't do it yet. But then they go and get like their knives and all. Yeah, it just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
It's a thrilling scene.
It is. That's a great answer. Not one that I would have considered. Love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. This is, I love to sing. It's a part of my boogie. And so I'm going to go with one that I think is on your list. My assumption is that this would be on yours. It's My Best Friend's Wedding. You've either not seen it or you're so overcome with emotion because we share the same number. It's, of course, the first one. Okay, got it. Rupert Everett.
I know who's in it. I know the deal. She doesn't end up.
You know the deal. I know the deal. I've basically seen it.
She doesn't end up with anybody, right?
I will be honest with you and say that I don't remember the plot of this film as much as I remember the scene where they sing this song, Say a Little Prayer for You, around I guess it's the rehearsal dinner thing, dinner. And it's very, very great. So much so that I was like, I would like this to happen for me in my life, to break out into spontaneous songs.
As we all do.
Yeah, or at least
that's a good one. I'm letting you down again.
No, you didn't. You never let me down.
My final one, and this one, if I like this one, I could list 5 times, and it would be I wouldn't need the other ones. And it is the dinner scene from While You Were Sleeping, when Argentina has good beef. I thought you liked brunettes. These mashed potatoes are so creamy. That whole, it's one of the greatest. I saw that movie in the theaters 5 times.
5 times in the theaters. That's a lot of times.
That was like I wanted big sweaters. I was going to move to Chicago. It was like a very formative movie for me. But that scene is in my top 10 favorite scenes of all movies of all time. I'm not even kidding. Like I've done it. It's number 10.
That's high praise for such a thing.
Yes, that's my favorite one.
While You're Sleeping is Bill Pullman, train track, Sandra Bullock.
Very good. Peter Gallagher.
Peter Gallagher is
Peter
who
Boyle.
I forget in that.
Yeah. Peter Boyle's the dad.
Peter Boyle
He was
reference.
the dad. John Wayne was tall. That's what he said at the table. John Wayne was tall because they all said their things.
Is that a movie that you feel like you can mostly like reel off like beginning to end most of the words?
Including the soundtrack.
Including the soundtrack. Humming along with the score.
Yes.
It's great. It's great.
Okay, what's your final one?
Okay, final one. If I have to pick one, I'm going to on the fly change.
Oh, man.
I was going to pick...
An Audible.
I'm not doing Audible. I was going to pick Hereditary because it's my favorite scary movie of all time. It's a new era iconic classic, and there's a scene where Toni Collette, in my opinion,
Toni Collette, right?
got completely robbed from an Oscar nom for this one scene where she, mid-grief, rips into her son, which is a terrible thing to do. Probably not good parenting, but great filmmaking. Great acting. However, I will change my mind, and I will say the dinner scene from Clue where Tim Curry goes around and explains to everybody why they're there. And Monkey Brains is a part of the joke in that. And it is the greatest single ensemble cast of comedians that are underrated in history.
I think that's the one that I'll go and try to watch. I will not watch Hereditary.
No, you will not.
I will go. That would be bad.
I think it'll ruin you.
My
I
soul.
think it might break you. I don't think that there'd be any more books podcast after that film for you.
We'd be done.
Yeah.
It'd be really
So don't do
sad.
that. You're welcome.